This is Hand of Fate 2. I just grabbed it for free on the Epic Store, as you can kind of see up there, and I don't even really remember very much about the original Hand of Fate. I know I've played it on my channel, and so if I've got a video of it, I'll put a card to that video up there so you can look at it if you want to. I remember that it's got some kind of like procedurally generated roguelike-y thing going on, and it has to do with a deck of cards, but that's all I remember. So we're kind of going into this fairly fresh. One of the nice things about having a memory as faulty as mine is the fact that I can play things that I've played before and still be completely surprised by them. One thing that, of course, I've forgotten to do is edit my my stream information. So let me just say Hand of Fate 2 real quick. Hand of Fate 2. Update information. Great! Okay, well, let's start a new game and see what this is about.
Your memories are fading even now, gone to form the soul of the game we play. These pieces are new, as are the stakes. Life, death, and vengeance. We must ride, for time is short, and you have much to learn. Make your first choice, and let us set these wheels in motion once more.
I am a lady.
These cards represent your history and our game. We know where they end, for you are here. Therefore, these cards must guide you to my side. Let us see what the journey holds.
All right.
The fool steps into nothingness, because they know no better. In the same way, you must step into the void. You are a blank slate, and together we will write your history.
You've stumbled many miles through this forest in search of the thieves who robbed you. Though exhausted and hungry, you're determined to reclaim your father's amulet. You finally catch sight of the thieves hacking at a large tree and arguing amongst themselves. By the way, how is the audio balance here? Can you hear me well enough over the background music and things like that? I'm going to try to avoid talking while he's talking, but let me know how... I'm worried that my voice might be the same volume as the ambient audio, and that could cause a problem. Let's move closer.
Every element of the game has been improved, even those that seem at first glance familiar. Do not worry. You will soon understand the nuances.
Okay, so there were 3 success cards and 1 failure card. And so that means that I've got like a 75% chance of succeeding at this? Creeping forward, you overhear the leader spouting orders. It's simple, he says. The idiots walk down the road. You push over the tree and jump out. They'll be too scared to put up a fight, and we'll get rich. Why don't we just jump out and stab him? One retorts. Another hooded figure chimes in. Yeah, corpses don't put up a fight either. Frustration rises in the leader's voice. The Empire doesn't care if a few farmers lose some sprouts, but drop a corpse on the royal road and the place will be filled with soldiers before you've even spent the coin. We don't need that trouble. Okay, Stealthy Assassin is saying that the music is a bit much, so I'm going to pull it down a little bit, and we'll see how this goes. So, again, let me know if the audio becomes a problem again. Now, quiet. Here they come. You soon spot a group of farmers coming around the corner, bringing their wares to market. The thieves fell the tree into the path of the unsuspecting farmers and leap out, weapons brandished. Give us all your food! Help the thieves at their extortion. I'm going to leap to the farmer's defense. I'm a heroine. You draw your weapon with practice skill. Well, you hear the leader's voice. You lads handle this. I'll meet you when you're done. Okay. And now we're traveling through a Stargate. Into a battle. It's a thug. Violence for the sake of violence and theft for the sake of money. Thieves attack frequently and can evade standard attacks, making heavy weapons less effective. It's me and some farmers. Okay. So, attack with the left click, defend with the right click, break blocks with the middle click, space to evade, left control to run. Wait, so I'm actually going to run around and fight? Okay, attack, evade. Memorizing all of this at once is not easy. I'm not sure what I expected, but again, I've completely forgotten the original Hand of Fate. Okay, so I felt a guy starting to... Okay, when they turn green like that, they're about to attack, and I need to defend. I've successfully defended one time. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, yeah, I am failing to defend either because of my timing or because I don't understand the mechanic. Is the audio doing okay now, by the way? The farmers fumble in their haversacks with ingratitude. Thank you, adventurer. I'm sure that after they took our food, they would have taken our lives as well. I gained some supplies. Yay! You fall on the food with a sigh, shoveling bread into your mouth to quell your hunger. Your satisfaction lasts only a moment before you realize your father's amulet is not among the takings. Their leader must still have it. You set to your feet, determined to find him. All right. So now what do I do? Oh, so these cards represent my journey through the story. A friend in need. While enjoying a moment beside the fire, you spy a strange figure approaching your camp. It's a goblin, dressed in what must pass for goblin finery. From beneath a filthy fox pelt serving as an ill-fitting wig, the goblin winks at you with wild red eyes. Aha! I've been roaming for hours trying to find you. We must get this over with quickly if I have any hope of getting all the people on my list before sunrise. It lowers a sack from its shoulder. Now, from within my sack, I can conjure whatever your heart desires. The goblin's voice trails off as he examines his sack. So is this card a unique card created just to illustrate this story? And how many of these are there in the game? Because that sounds like an interesting but, wow, time-consuming job for a very talented artist. Anyway. Well, I could if there wasn't a blooming great hole in it. His head disappears entirely into the bag until his bulbous nose protrudes from the breach. A new plan, then. The goblin pulls out his last trinkets. Ooh, sword, axe, or shield. Let's go axe. Okay, so critical strike requires 5 hits. So there's like a special move I can do after 5 hits that does extra damage. Against corrupted enemies, bash causes additional damage to armored. Okay, so this is mechanics I don't fully understand, and it's heavy. So it cannot riposte, and it can be evaded, but it can do additional damage when people block. Sure, and I imagine the sword will probably do the opposite. I neglected the sword. Oh, so this is... Oh, no, this is replacing my neglected sword. So, yes. A wise choice. Now I must go. There are many others who I must visit before I can rest. The goblin runs off into the night, his fox wig flapping in the evening breeze. You can change equipment in the inventory. Okay. Finding forest folk.
This card has a token. Can you find it?
It's right there. Oh, wait, I didn't read the thing. I was trying to click on the token. He said the token was good. What? I don't even know what I'm... What am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing. I was trying to click on the stupid token. Ah! I succeeded at something. You follow the song through thicket and stream until you find an open glade bathed in golden sunlight. You find an aged maiden, her posture bent like the boughs of a forest. Aged maiden? It's been 12 winters since I had a visitor. Her voice is a whisper, yet it thunders in your ears. You may visit me when you are in need, adventurer.
This is yours now. Even if you lose the challenge, you have earned this token.
Okay.
Nothing could be more fitting now than meeting the mage who started this all. Or at least, started it all for you.
A trail of fallen trees and distraught farmers leads you to the thieves who had stolen your amulet. It seems their infighting has only gotten worse. The bandits surround their former leader, Weapons drawn. Everyone will get their fair share. There's no need for violence, the leader implores. Whoever heard of a thief talking about fair shares, spits one. You turn up and boss us around. We barely stabbed anyone. It's been days since I've stabbed someone. Days! The leader notices you approaching and waves you over. As much as I'd love to continue this discussion regarding stabbings, I'm afraid I have urgent business with my associate here. As he greets you, he whispers, keep me alive, and there's plenty of gold for your trouble. The gold cannot replace the amulet he stole. He holds up a finger. First rule of negotiation, never let them know what you want. Kill my associates and I will gladly return your amulet. Ever reliable, the thieves draw their blades to mug you. The leader hurries away to hide. Give us your stuff or we'll stab you up, growls one of them. Oh, obviously we're fighting. The thieves evade heavy weapons more frequently. You can change equipment in the inventory. Okay, so I've deliberately chosen a weapon that's bad against these enemies. Well, let's see how this goes, I guess. Probably badly. It's just me. Okay, oh, that was me successfully defending, but then he hit me with his next attack. There we go. Okay, so I see that green. Whoa, he evaded. Nice. That's pretty cool looking, actually. Oh, so I guess I have to time my defense with the arrival of his attack. Nope. Wow, man. I'm not good at this. There. Oh, wait. So I defended successfully. Wait. F? Oh! Hello. So some of their attacks, they immediately hit me again, even after I successfully defend. Interesting. With the battle resolved, the thief leader nods in approval at the carnage before him. He holds out a hand. The name is Malaclips, Bard Extraordinaire. His smile fades under your withering glare. Sensing your anger, he raises his hands in surrender. Wait! Let's not be hasty. We're on the same side here. I'm an upstanding citizen just like you. I've been working with the thieves, yes, but only for the greater good. No, really. They were killing people before I came along. I know it seems bad, but look. He pulls out the amulet from his pockets and presses it into your hands. All is forgiven, yes? You stare at the amulet. It does not look familiar. Oh, Malaclips says, scratching his head. He opens a small satchel. So, which one is yours? He's collected so many amulets. There's a lion, a sphinx, or a pharaoh, I guess, an eagle, and a cow. Obviously cow. Yes. Cow amulet. Absolutely. The ox. Oh, ox. Fine. An ox is a cow. That suits you. Very similar facial structure. Say, you know what? I'm lonely. You're lonely. We should work together. You befriended Malaclips the trickster. We should probably get to know each other. Saying as we're going to be friends for life, Malaclips says. Tell me, where are you from? Whoa, what? Where are we going? We're at camp. I definitely work out. Okay, so everything here is cards. Oh, okay, so I can change my hairstyle. It's kind of hard to see the difference between these hairstyles, though. It's ponytail, there's no hair. More of a mohawky thing, I guess. I kind of like this little thing. Let's go with this. And then, okay, I can still change my amulet, which is there. What's this? I'm from the forest. I'm from the mountains. I'm from this place. Oh, interesting. They're having me choose like a nation of origin. And that's what determines my face. Okay, yeah, let's go with it. Let's go with the original. And then, ooh, okay, colors. I like that one. Yeah, let's go with this. Are these going to be unlockable? Will I be able to get more? From Sutherland, eh? You don't say. Good sorts from Sutherland, very trusting. Oh, by the way, I mean we, friend. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, by the way, I mean we, friend, owe money to Vignus of the Thieves Guild. He's quite angry at us. We should journey up to Maya Bridge together to appease him. Some gold might help. Although, come to think of it, I'm rather busy. Malaclip eyes a pretty trader hiking up the road. So it'd be best if you'd get the gold, and I'll meet you there? Malaclips does not seem like a good friend for me. Sure, let's go.
Smaller pieces of our fates shattered into fragments. Collect enough, and your reward will come in time.
Okay. So I can arm wrestle. So, okay, so each time I take a step, I eat some of this food, and then my life increases. And then here's my gold. So I imagine if I get down to 0 food, it'll start being bad for me, but as long as I have food, this will be good for me. In the first round of the competition, your opponent is a diminutive Roland, a halfling from a traveling troupe of acrobats. Oh, there's dice in this game?
These dice
What?
are another small game embedded in our game.
So I'm trying to get 10. Grab the dice. Oh. Yes! I have succeeded.
Victory. You are learning.
Roland is no match for your strength. He gives a disappointed backflip off the table and connects his meager winnings, then cartwheels out the door. Yay, I got 10 gold. Oh, whoa, I accidentally clicked. Didn't mean to click. Guess we'll go this way.
Water is a symbol for the many thoughts that churn beneath the surface.
While
What is it you're thinking of? What concern is worrying at your mind? Let it fall into the waters beneath.
Are you done? Okay, cool. While crossing a stone bridge, you suddenly find yourself confronted by a villainous band. You could stand and fight the fiends, or throw yourself to the mercy of the river below. So I could leap in the river. Blight? What is this blight card for? What does that mean? I guess... let's stand and fight. You ready your weapon? So, okay, I have the opportunity to switch my weapon out, but I think I like that axe that I've been using, so... It's nice of them to sort of prompt me to use my inventory based on who it is I'm fighting. I don't know what that blight card is for. Ew. Okay, I think now I know. Inflicted. The first touches of corruption bring forth the darkest elements of their victims. Infected enemies are feeble, causing them to become knocked down when health is low. Use a finisher before they recover. Alright. And... die. Oh, crap. I should have defended. There. Defended against him. And he doesn't have that immediate follow-up that the thieves had. So I hit left shift, which is some kind of extra powerful attack. Oh, I can interrupt his attacks. That's cool. Ha! Take that, zombie. I mean, afflicted. Or whatever they called them. Having spilled your enemy's blood, you search the bodies for anything useful. Huh? I gained what? What did I gain? A shield.
A simple defense. You can do better given time.
Alright, we'll store this for now. I've got a different weapon. Yay! I gained some life.
Celebrations in aid of what? You see how quickly the actions of the usurper are turned into tales for children.
Nearing the sleepy hamlet of Dulwich, you find the villagers in the midst of some kind of celebration. Much of the activity concerns a large paper and wood statue depicting a fearsome warrior looming triumphantly over a prone lizardman. Follow the parade, ask what's going on. Let's find out what's going on. A friendly stablehand explains, in a bygone age our town was beset by half-men, half-lizards. There was no food, no respite, and very little hope. Salvation came in the form of a nameless warrior who hunted the beasts for little more than a handful of coins and a crust of bread. He smiles warmly at the festivities. We honor the warrior like this. The statue is filled with food and gold, and we take turns smashing it to bits with a club. You're welcome to join us, and you may keep whatever falls out. It's a piñata. Okay, sure, let's follow the parade. The parade ends in the town square. You watch as the villagers take turns smashing the statue with a club and gathering the food and gold that spills out. A local notices your interest and asks if you'd like a turn. Sure, let's join in. Oh, I can have a huge success, in addition to a failure. Oh, normal success. The club strikes the chest of the treat-laden beast. Some gold falls out. You survey the spoils and try to scoop them up before anyone else can. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 2 failures. I've only got a 50% chance. This one. Oh! No. Before you can gather anything, a young child shovels the bounty into a basket and scampers off. With your turn over, you leave. Aw. Okay, I think this is the end. Let's go here, though. Let's see what we're missing.
The roads have become even more deadly since the Empire has come to power, despite their promises of the opposite.
Jedi Sectric says, I failed because of my unwillingness to push a child. Yes, it's true. That failure represents a good character. Now, you'll notice that I decided to take an extra step, but I think that's probably going to cost me eventually 2 food. And I'm not sure how easy it is to get food. I had a lot to start, but I don't know how long that's going to last. The road ahead is blocked by an overturned carriage and a woman calling for help. Please help, she cries. I've been robbed by a band of thugs. Is there anything you can do? Assists the distressed woman. Dice target 12. 12 with 3 dice is dicey. Oh, wait, how many dice do I get? I only get 2? What? No! Hold on a second. It didn't tell me how many dice I'd be throwing. I thought I'd be throwing 3, which is, still not a great chance, but better than trying to... 12 on 2 dice. That's difficult. Oh, wait, no, it's 3 dice now. Wait, what? I thought that was 2. Well, it's not quite there. Well, I'm obviously rerolling this one. Okay, it is much better chance now. I've already got 10. I only need... Basically, only a 1 will screw me over. Okay, yeah. So 3 dice with a reroll. That's way easier to hit 12 with than when I thought it was 2 dice. Thank you, the woman says as you help her from the carriage. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude. Yay! A thing I didn't need very much of. Oh, gold. That's nice, though. You thank the woman and continue on your way. Alright, so now I have to go back to the same place I've been to before, and nothing happens. Ooh, I kind of like how my little mover changes to face the direction I'm pointed. Oh, and she keeps turning in the air.
Come to the end of the beginning, running errands for mages. This will become a theme, I dare say.
You arrive at Myobridge as the sun begins to dip below the horizon. You find Malaclips perusing a selection of cheeses by the market. Ooh, are they the cheese from the other game I was just playing? Never mind. If it isn't my good friend the adventurer. Did you bring the gold? Vignis has arranged to meet us at the graveyard. Let's go to the graveyard. You wonder whether the spot was chosen for its seclusion or for its easy body disposal. Vignis greets Malaclips with a sly grin. Looks like you turned up after all with a lackey in tow. We had our doubts, you know. An anarchist? What? Vignis cracks his knuckles and giggles. Well now, Malaclips, convince me. What's to stop me from cutting off your head today? You reveal your gold as Malaclips scrounges in his pockets for some too. The heavy satchel of riches lands at Vignis's feet with a thud that echoes through the silence of the cemetery. You lose 25 gold. That's our deal done, Malaclips says, his worry obvious in his voice. No need for any further troubles. I'm sorry, Mal, Vignis grins. You should have known the guild was never going to let you pay with cash stolen from our members in the first place. That's not true! I didn't steal this gold. The anarchist of greed. Oh. What? He's a fire-breathing person? Treacherous and greedy, a dangerous combination. Anarchists throw flaming bombs that cause fire damage. Your armor is no use to you here. Oh, well. Ow. Well, I certainly didn't mean for that to happen. Okay, so I've got to roll to get out of those spots. Oh, crap! Crap! I'm in the middle of a finishing move. Ah! Get off me! Okay, so it does prompt me to evade sometimes. And now I've got my left shift move, which does extra damage. And it says, I think I earned that after what? Was it 5 hits? Oh, and look, when he's off screen, there's a little glow that tells me that he's about to attack me. I gotta say, this combat actually feels pretty good. My character moves really slowly, but my evade is effective at getting out of the way of things. Malaclip scratches his chin thoughtfully. It seems you could do with someone savvy to help you navigate these tricky matters of diplomacy. Maybe killing everyone wasn't the best idea. Come, let us discuss our partnership over an ale or two. I'd like my gold back, thank you? Alright. Fool. Okay, so I've completed something called the Fool.
Well done. You've cleared the first challenge, and now we can move on to the next.
Okay, so I've got a new sword and shield. And Market Thief, Tarts, Pies, and Exotic Lies, Fork in the Road, and Arm Wrestling. So are these just... What are these that I've earned? For befriending Malaclips? Is this a new... Are these just... What are these? I don't know what I'm getting. And there's a token of some kind. Shadow beasts have entered the realm. A fiend in need. So are these stories that I can now play? For finding the forest folk. The old maiden. Huh.
Welcome to my challenges. Together, we will traverse 22 paths of wisdom and despair in the hope of awakening.
Okay, so I completed the Fool, and so now... Okay. So there's all these different stories, I guess, that I can find, and then these cards that I'm unlocking are more little vignettes that I can see along the way? Maybe? This is a fascinating game just because it feels like it's its own beast, and because I don't fully understand how it's working, I'm not sure. I mean, I've been rewarded with something, but I'm not quite sure how it works.
Nothing here is coincidence. The answer to every question is in the cards, if you but look.
Okay, so rescue the missing Empire soldiers from a town plagued with corruption. I'm going to be fighting corrupted, and I need to... Oh, avoid Empire. So there's a symbol called Empire. I will lose gold for every Empire character that I kill. Okay. So Okay, so I've got a companion that I can use. Oh, they've got DLC that I can buy that will give me more companions. Interesting. Okay, so I've got... Oh, wait a minute. What?
All mages are my children.
Oh,
one,
got it.
however, I would rather disown.
Okay, so he was already selected by default, and when I moved him up here, I wasn't selecting him, I was deselecting him. Okay, so now I've selected Malaclips, and now I can select some encounters that will be available. Like a Fiend in Need, Malaclips' Problem. I've already done Arm Wrestling. Then I can do Market Thief, Fork in the Road, Tarts, Pies, and Exotic Lies. So I can have up to 5 of these. Okay, so I just grabbed 5 new ones. Then I can decide what to bring with me. So I really like this Warrior's Axe, but I don't know what shard means, but it seems like it's fancy. So let's grab this Cardinal Blade and a Bastion of Purification. Let's just bring these 2. Okay, so this is saying, so I guess the X just means I've got room for more, but if I don't care about more, then I can just start? Oh, no. Okay, so I just need to bring all of these. So, okay, so these are not equipment that I'm starting with. These are equipment that I can earn, maybe? Okay. I guess we'll get started.
A casual call to heroism. How many adventures start thus? 100 years I have thought about nothing but the game. I was defeated. It is true. I became complacent long before then. I thought I knew everything about the game and what it could be. Now you see before you the extent of my research. I have crafted this game anew.
Your conversation with the fur trader is interrupted as Malaclips arrives in a flurry. The whispers speak of trouble at the edge of the Empire. The town of Westwind is suffering against the Blight. Let's go! You return to the markets and ask if any traders headed to Westwind need an escort. There are 3 options. Stonemason, food wagon, weaponsmith. Weaponsmith! You arrange an uncomfortable ride jammed in among the many tools of a weaponsmith headed to the far west. Okay, so now I can... So have I just gotten a soldier's sword? There's no choice here? Okay. Okay, so critical strike for the soldier sword, it takes 8 hits, whereas with the axe it took only 4. Only 5 to unlock the powerful attack. Okay, so because it's a one-handed weapon, I can riposte between enemy combo attacks. I don't know what that means exactly, but sure, let's equip it. You arrive at the town of Westwind. To defend the town, you'll need to locate as many Empire soldiers as you can before the Blight invades. Okay, so I'm recruiting Empire soldiers, and if I kill any of them, it costs me gold.
Always treat those who feed you with respect. Even I stand by this rule, and I have respect for few.
You chance upon a wooden cart overflowing with pears, pies, and many items otherwise. A wonderful smell wafts from the cart. Malaclips shakes his head. Poor old Chester. This is why you should have never be seduced by the wiles of women, coin slave. They break your heart and leave you selling your lemon tarts with little business sense. The old farmer hawks his wares to passerby. Tarts, pies, and exotic fruits. Chester gives you a jolly wave. What would you like to buy on this fine morning? Tarts, pies, exotic fruits. Tarts? He passes you a tart overflowing with custard and berries. I've been simply giving tarts away today. Must be the sunshine. He considers a few remaining tarts for a while. Well, that doesn't sound like business sense. Okay, so different prices. Huh. 30 gold? I don't even have 30 gold. Well, that was a waste of everyone's time.
Life itself in exchange for life.
A fiend in need. And so I guess, okay, so if I complete this, I'll get a token. And that token's going to unlock more possibilities for a future playthrough, I believe. As you hike through the mountains one fine day, you come across an injured traveler. Though he's clearly deeply wounded and barely moving, you sense something disturbing about the cloaked figure and approach with caution. You, mortal, come here, the creature commands, his voice rasping. I need sustenance to heal myself, and you will provide it. You draw your weapon, and the beast weakly raises an arm to defend itself. Spare me, and I will make it worth your while. How? 3 days ago, I happened to feast upon one of your kind, a holy man of some nature, I believe, who could no doubt cure you of your wounds. Grant me a pittance of your blood to restore my strength, and I shall bring him to you. We of the list never break our word. Sure, let's see what happens. As you lower your blade, he suddenly lunges at you! Oh, you jerk! Okay, wait. Let's wait. Oh my gosh, this is bad. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! This is so bad! Ah! So it's 30% of my remaining life. Oh no! So he's just gonna keep doing this. Okay, throw him off. You will not regret this. I would have recovered my full strength in time, I've no doubt, but I admit you've been a boon to me this night. He gestures at the darkness, saying, The humans who dared to think they could best me in combat lie fallen in a clearing to the south. Their ambition was as foolish as their deaths were quick, but perhaps they have something that would be of use to you. The shadows seem to gather about his person until nothing remains. Okay, there's an encounter card added to the deck now. You set out with a flaming torch and soon arrive at the scene of a slaughter. A dozen armed men have been recently butchered here. Among the remains, you find no decent equipment, just the tools of the farmers and provincial soldiers. As you leave the carnage, you step on a blade, hidden in the shadows of the grass.
To the victor go the spoils.
A night
Do
sword!
not wield a weapon you do not wish to see turned against you one day.
Oh, so this has got an area attack. And it's got, again, it's doing this riposte thing that I don't understand. So it does less damage, but it's got an area attack and a token, whatever a token is. So, yeah, let's switch to it. So I'm in huge trouble with my health. I wasn't sure. I just kept feeling like if I keep going, something amazing will happen, but I lost my nerve at 17 life. I'm probably going to die now because of that.
Your supplies are running low. Make your choices carefully.
Ooh. So I can spend all my gold to free them, or I can fight. My life is in trouble right now. It might be worth spending the gold to avoid getting into a fight right now. Yep, let's do it. I've got recruits. All right, what's next?
Commerce thrives.
A store.
in the most
Great.
unusual of locations.
Let's sell something. Yeah, let's sell the soldier's sword. So now I've got 8 gold. I think I might need to buy healing and food. Food, let's see here. 1 food for 4. Let's find out what healing goes for. Okay, all of it for 10 life. Let's buy the food. Let's just survive one more minute. And I will heal from eating the food. So, okay, let's buy another food. Okay, so I will heal from eating the food, so it's kind of, you know... Yeah.
Here we begin to see one of the small ways I've changed the game. Each challenge differs both in their rules and their objectives. Even those cards which were once the stairs now vary per challenge, as you will see.
Oh, interesting. The West Wind tower bell chimes feverishly. The town crier bellows, "There's corrupted inside the town! They broke through the sewers and into Louse Lane. Our brave soldiers have gone down there to sort it out." You arrive to find Westwind's few remaining soldiers huddled at the entrance to the poorest area, Louse Lane. "We cannot let the corruption spread. For the good of the town, we must dispose of anyone who's been tainted, even a little." Okay, go to the next level? Whatever that means. You join the fight against the corrupted.
Let us see if the mage can help you here.
So I've got people on my side. These cards are going into creating the battle. Okay, so he's actually in the fight. Malaclips is. When activated, he has a protective spell that you can on you that can block a single hit. How do I activate him, though? Oh, R is for companion. Okay.
If nothing else, I'll get a song out of this.
So far, nothing's attacked me. Okay, so that's my area attack, but it doesn't do a lot of damage, so... Oh! F. So, I assume these soldiers are not the Imperial soldiers that I've been recruiting. These are the locals. So if I got them killed, there wouldn't be a huge penalty for it? You gain 3 recruits! Excellent. The soldiers help you scavenge what you can from the remains of the poor souls taken by the corruption. Okay, so if I'd gotten them killed, I probably wouldn't have as many. Ooh, I gained some equipment. Warrior's axe. I did really like this axe. Yeah, let's equip it. And I gained food. Nice. Oh, and now an entirely new... Oh, and this has got a... There's kind of a choice here to which way I want to go. Okay, so... I'm not sure what it means to have this token here on the Knight's Sword. And so it makes part of me wants to use this just because it's got this token, and I feel like that might mean something. I'm not sure why. Nice to see myself healing, though. Okay. Oh! I don't have any money! Yeah, let's keep using the Knight's Sword. Let's sell the awesome axe. Because that might allow us to buy more food? Yeah, let's do it. I want to explore a fair amount, so... Well, let's stick with the 5 food. We're probably fine.
Ah, a reward for a job well done.
Okay, a holy man approaches and greets you warmly. Greetings, friend. You are here just as the master said you would be. My talents lie at your disposal. Have you need for any healing? Yes. Okay, so I get back some of the health that I paid. Oh, holy crap. Okay. So that's how that encounter works. I give him a ton of my health, but then afterwards, after I've survived a few more encounters, they give the health back. Interesting.
Your companion has his own story to tell. We must wonder if this is a tale of a hero or a villain.
You arrive at the city markets to meet with Malaclip's associate. You find him sitting on a blanket by the sewer gates. You can't tell whether he's a goblin, a human, or an animate pile of greasy rags. A few wilted daisies in duckweed tied with rope have flopped around on the ground around him. Merc! Malaclips calls to the creature, arms outstretched. I have a favor to ask of you, you handsome fiend. My handsome friend. The greasy goblin man raises a hand to stop the bard's prattle. 10 gold first, you know that. I don't have it. The goblin man looks affronted. Malaclips places a consoling hand on him. Don't be mad, she doesn't know about how our kind work. Merc crosses his arms and turns his back to you. Malaclips makes soothing noises. Look here, Merc. We'll be back before you know it with gold, okay? Okay, so I want to keep Malaclips with me and keep that encounter in my deck, but I want to make sure I have 10 gold next time so I can find out what it is. Okay.
Now your chance presents itself. At last, stand in the defense of the peasantry. What noble traits you display already.
Okay, so I've got full life. I got 5 soldiers to help, and I only got 2 food. So if I wanted to keep exploring, I could only go like here and back again. I think this is probably the final battle, but I'm not sure. And I don't know what happens if I run out of food. Well, let's take the risk. Let's step this way once.
They place themselves in these dire positions, and then expect a hero to come rescue them when things become too much.
While patrolling the outskirts of Westwind, you hear the clash of steel and the unmistakable groan of corrupted. Your investigation leads you to a distressed nobleman perched on the roof of his carriage. Thank the gods! I was heading to tea with the Duke Gilbert when we were ambushed. My footman left me here to fight them off, but the brawl is now dispersed into the forest. The noble peers fearfully at the tree line. If you stay here and protect me, I can pay. Okay, so now I've got a bunch of gold. Oh, great maker, thank you. You linger near the nobleman's carriage in case the corrupted reappear. Just beyond the trees, you can hear the blood-curdling sounds of combat. Screams and shouts echo long into the night. You wait, but no soldiers return from the battle. Okay, I just got some people killed. The nobleman climbs inside his carriage, curls into a ball, and sobs uncontrollably. He will not be moved or roused. You return to Westwind. Okay, I've got enough money now.
Another chance to redeem yourself.
Oh, okay.
Let's see how you handle it this time.
It doesn't cost me food to retrace my steps. I didn't realize that. So now I can, for free, go back to Malaclips's... Okay. So that's... I was guessing that I would need to spend too much food to be able to do this, but now I can pull it off. Okay, yeah, here's your 10 gold, Goblin Man. Malaclips steps forward as Merc counts the coins. Merc, old bean. The bard looks furtively around before quickly waving at his shoulder. I require help in removing a certain illness. Merc considers Malaclips for a while. That kind of information costs more than a few coins. You splutter indignantly. I will require a test of skill from her. He turns and points at you. Pick a flower and eat it. The greasy florist displays his meager wares. Malaclips nods as if this were a fair request. Oh, definitely the glowing purple flower. The flower has a crisp, burnt texture. Oh, man. We gotta hit 15? Only 18 is the maximum. Okay. If I only reroll this one, I have to get a 6. Or a 5. A 5 or a 6. If I reroll both... so this is where re-rolling is an interesting challenge, because you always, like, if you have a 4 or higher, then you've got a 50-50 chance of going down. If you've got a 3 or lower, you've got a 50-50 chance of going up. And so I think probably my best bet is to re-roll just this one and aim at a 5 or a 6. Hope that I get a 5 or a 6. If I re-roll this one, I think that my chances of actually hitting the target might go down. So let's try this. Dang it! I failed.
The dice are fair, and thus you have lost this round.
You feel an intense wave of heat emanate from your stomach to your neck, and you collapse to the floor. You wake to Malaclips splashing with water. Merc has left, and you see him attempting to steal a seed bun from the baker's stall. We'll come back later and try again. Okay, so the question is, can I just keep trying right now? No, I can't. Okay, so I've lost that token. I can't get it this time, but maybe next time.
This sadly is what passes for a magician in these troubled times.
Okay, let's ring the bell.
Centuries I spent administering the game of life and death, all to make our kind powerful, all dust now.
Okay. As night cloaks Westwind, you can sense the corruption rising from the shadows all around you. You survey any soldiers you've managed to recruit. I've got 5. So I guess each time one of these cards comes up, it's telling you how many characters are coming into the battle. You've gathered a large group of soldiers to defend the town. Here's hoping you won't need any more. You must survive till morning when the Imperial reinforcements will arrive. Give a rousing speech. What? No! Not if it's this risky. They're unmoved. But I've got Malaclips. Okay, Raneth Core did some math and confirmed that I did make the right choice in re-rolling that 3. Oh, what is this? The Terror of Westwind? As the final vestiges of humanity are erased, the Terror wakes. Use Bash to break the Terror's corrupted armor and defeat it with a finisher before it regenerates. What was Bash again? What was Bash?
Soldiers, you don't think you could have left me at home?
I'm just gonna go for the little guys first. Yeah, that is almost nothing. So you can see in the upper right, I'm building up towards my special attack. Evaded successfully. Oh, Bash is middle click. Okay.
By sea and sun, fate and fane.
Okay, so right after a bash, does the bash? The bash reduces the blue thing. And I guess the blue thing is protecting him from some damage. Okay, so, and I think the fact that his attack is red means I can't defend against it. I think I have to evade it. Okay, so I get near the mage, and that's what lets me hit the R key. I'm glad that it teaches me right here in the middle of the battle how to bash this guy. Because otherwise I never would have remembered that the middle mouse button did anything. All right,
A
so
mighty creature of chaos felled by your power. Does it satisfy you?
oh
This
yes.
bloodshed. Knowing those you destroy were once simple peasants going about their day.
Well, they're not anymore, are they? Once the corrupted behemoth falls, the rest of the minions flee, their spirits broken. The soldiers erupt in cheers, praising your valor. You can rest until morning, ready to greet the reinforcements with the town already saved.
The magician returns to the deck, but now we only begin our stories of fate, folly, and magic. Do not think I'm satisfied with this, but at least we have a place to begin.
Oh, it looks like we've got some fancy equipment. Man-eating tree, lost boy, West End Tavern. Okay, so I can pull these into a game, and then each of so the ones that have the tokens on them, I imagine if I complete them, then they'll unlock more? Is that what that means? I think that's what the token means. For giving your life to save an injured shadow beast. I've already got a knight's sword. What? Or so I still haven't figured out.
As you play, you will find more options open to you. Should you find yourself blocked or overly challenged, take the time to explore the board. Unlocking cards will give you options you have not yet considered.
Okay, yeah, so it just seems like I've got this ever-expanding deck of cards that I can sort of customize and build to create each adventure. And then I just go on each of those adventures, and then that collects more cards. The thing I haven't figured out is so that token that was sitting on my knight's sword, it didn't seem to amount to anything. In fact, I just earned another knight's sword? Like, I'm not sure what that meant exactly. And I don't know how to, because it seems like when I get these tokens, the tokens turn into rewards that sort of spill out onto the table and add things to my deck. I don't know how to make the token on a weapon into something, because I definitely killed a lot of creatures with it. Is that what I have to do? Or, I'm not sure. I don't really understand. In any case, I think that I've been playing this long enough to to wrap up a video. So why don't we do that? Why don't we say that if you're watching this later on YouTube and you want to subscribe to my channel, you can click that button right there. And if you want to go watch, other videos, I'll put some right here. And I might keep playing some Hand of Fate a little bit later to to learn a little bit more about how this game works. It's pretty fascinating.